In our house, there's always at least one container of coconut oil floating around. We use it not only for cooking, but in many different uses around the house. So today I'm going to show you some really neat uses for coconut oil outside of frying something up. I love that smell. If you haven't done so already, remember to subscribe to the Clean My Space channel, and if you love coconut oil as much as I do, give this video a thumbs up. If you're out shopping for coconut oil, you'll probably notice there are two kinds. There's virgin or unrefined coconut oil, and then there's refined coconut oil. Let me tell you the difference real quick. Unrefined or virgin coconut oil like this is typically hard. When you get it, it'll melt at a certain point. So it's kind of like butter and then it gets melty. It's got a beautiful coconut scent that I'm obsessed with and a coconut flavor as well. Now, refined coconut oil has basically been deodorized and deflavorized so you don't get that coconutty smell or flavor, and it's also stable. So it'll always be in a liquid format, making it easier to use if you don't want to have to melt it down. But whatever you like, that's the one that you pick up. One of the things I use in my kitchen on a daily basis is my wooden cutting board, and I love it. But I gotta tell you, cutting boards are high maintenance, kind of like a high maintenance boyfriend or girlfriend. They need a lot of attention. Now, we did a video teaching you how to clean your cutting board, and we'll link that for you down below. That's obviously important when it comes to maintenance, but moisturizing your cutting board is also important. If it's not moisturized, it'll become parched, it'll attract more and absorb more bacteria, which is not a good thing, and it can even start to become misshapen. So keeping it in good moisturized condition is really important to make sure the board lasts. Now, you can do this with coconut oil, unlike other food grade oils like olive oil or canola oil, and here's why. Coconut oil will not go rancid, which is a good thing when it comes to putting it on a wooden cutting board. It won't attract bacteria and it won't get that horrible rancid oil smell. If you've ever smelled it, you'll know it. So all you have to do is take about a teaspoon, apply it onto the cutting board with a paper towel, nice and even. Do that about 3 or 4 times, 3 or 4 coats, then let it dry for several hours. 6 seems to be okay, and then your cutting board will be in great shape. And you can do this about once a month. There are tons of uses for coconut oil when it comes to beauty and taking care of yourself. The first use is to use it on the ends of your hair as a hair conditioner or moisturizer. Now, you don't want to put too much in there because you don't have greasy tips, but what you can do is take, I don't know, like a little tiny drop, half a teaspoon, rub it in between your palms and gently apply it to your tips and let the coconut oil absorb into your hair and moisturize it. I will do this after a shampoo, maybe a day or two, and it really does add some beautiful shine and bounce to my hair. If you want, you can also do an overnight coconut oil treatment. Basically, everything from here down, you apply coconut oil, kind of wrap your head in a towel or something so it doesn't get all over your pillow, and shampoo it out the next morning. Your hair will feel amazing. If removing a sticker has ever been a challenge for you, you gotta try this DIY Goo Gone recipe. All you have to do is mix equal parts of coconut oil and baking soda together. This stuff keeps really well. Just apply a little slather of it onto anything sticky, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and between the oily oil of coconut oil and the scratchy scratch of baking soda, that sticker is going to come off, no questions asked. Once the sticker is removed, give it a good rinse with water and a little bit of dish soap and pat it dry, and it'll look amazing. I am militant about moisturizing, and I use coconut oil exclusively after the shower, and actually Chad does as well. And the method I use is I leave my skin slightly damp and I apply the coconut oil. It's just solid in my bathroom, so I scoop some out, massage it between my hands, and just apply it as usual. Whatever is going on in coconut oil, it is so good and nourishing for your skin, and obviously it smells amazing. Just keep in mind that you need to give it a few minutes before you get dressed so that the oil can actually absorb into your skin and not transfer on your clothes, because then we got to deal with a grease stain, and nobody wants to do that. You've probably been in a situation before where you've had to either remove gum from someone's hair or have gum removed from your hair. I have been in the latter situation. It is not pretty, and if you have a child or someone that acts like a child get gum in their hair, I have a solution for you that's going to make gum removal from hair really, really easy. All you have to do is use some coconut oil. Get a clump of coconut oil, work it into the clump of hair with the gum, and it'll slide right out. But don't tell your kid how easy it is to remove the gum. You don't want to encourage the habit. Coconut oil is also a great, gentle makeup remover. What you do is put a little bit of coconut oil, again, maybe half a teaspoon if you're measuring, in the palm of your hands, rub it together. You can apply it to your skin, gently massage it in, pat it off with a tissue or a cotton round, and then you can wash your face as usual. For whatever reason, the oil really helps remove some of your makeup. Now, the only thing you need to keep in mind is to not use it on the old peepers. I did that, and then I started to get fatty deposits in my eyes, and my eyes were all blurry, and anyway, the eye doctor told me not to do it anymore. So I just use an oil-free eye makeup remover, but it's great for everywhere else. Whenever we put a video together, we always fact check anything that we share with you guys. So even though we know a lot of these coconut oil tips and we use them ourselves, we just want to make sure that we're always sharing the best info with you. And in the process of doing all this fact checking, one of the crazy things that kept coming up, and we've known about this for years, but actually it's something we've never done, is oil pulling. And if you guys don't know what oil pulling is, basically, you put some of this in here, you swish for 20 minutes, spit it out, and it's supposed to cause all kinds of oral miracles. Now, we have done a lot of research and we haven't seen any dental association actually back this practice, which is why we didn't share it. But to be honest, it kind of freaks me out, and I've never tried it because I think it's gross. So I don't know if you guys have tried it before or if you think it's nasty. Anyway, or if you're a dentist, let me know in the comments down below what your thoughts are on oil pulling. This week's comment question is, do you guys use and love coconut oil, or do you not use it and you want to try it, or you hate the smell of coconut oil? Basically, I want to know your opinion about coconut oil, so let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see what I'm up to during the rest of the week, aside from sniffing coconut oil, you can find me on Instagram and Snapchat. I'm at Melissa Maker. The guy whose hands are smooth as a baby's bottom, he is at the Chad Reynolds, and we are at Clean My Space. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Well, it's that special time of the week where I get to throw you to a couple of other videos I think you're going to love. And since we're talking about cool alternative uses for things you find around the house, something we love doing around here, I want you to see this video. It's all about different uses for rubbing alcohol. It exists. And we also have a video with amazing uses for lemons. Trust me, that citrus fruit will never look the same to you again if you see that video. Now, you can also find us on our website. It's cleanmyspace.com. Chad's been giving it a little bit of a makeover lately, so you should definitely go and check it out. While you're there, you can also sign up for our newsletter, which is called The Dirty Dish. It's free, it comes once a month, and it's filled with tips you're not gonna get anywhere else. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.